This is Dreamweaver Chapter 3, working with text and cascading style sheets. Now, we talked just a short bit about HTML and cascading style sheets in the property inspector. But what cascading style sheets are is they're a set of formatting instructions. They are usually stored in a separate file, and they control the position and text of graphics on a web page and throughout a website. They are awesome to help you with consistent formatting, and you can just attach this style like we do with HTML with the format heading 1 or heading 2. You can just attach it quickly, and you can really quickly format stuff. Okay, we're going to first talk about ordered and unordered lists. Okay, so the very first thing that we're going to do, and unordered is just bullets, and unordered is bullets, and ordered is 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, what we're first going to do is we're going to go to our SPA web page. Go to your SPA page. You might need to open it up in the Files panel if you closed it. Okay, and then what you're going to do is you are going to highlight under massages, you're going to highlight sports medicine all the way down to right before facials. You're going to go to your HTML, go down to the property inspector, and you're going to click HTML, and you're going to click the little bullet next to bold italics, then you'll see the bullets. Okay, you're going to do that for this section called facials all the way down to body treatments. Click the bullets. And then body treatments, it goes down to salt grow down to seaweed. Okay, click the bullets. So there are 3 bullets here, 3 bullets here, and 3 bullets here. One thing I want to point out to you is that it toggles, the bullets toggle on and off. So if you mess up, you can just untoggle. Okay, the next thing that we're going to do, and if you look over in the code view, it has unordered and ordered list. An unordered list, which we spent lots of time typing out when we first were learning HTML code. So create an ordered list now. This is going to be, you're going to have to go to the very end of your document and press enter. We're going to go up to import, file import, and you're going to import a Word document, and it is going to be in the workbook drive, and you're going to go to Dreamweaver. It's going to be chapter 3 because that's what chapter we're in, and it's called questions. Why are you asking all these questions? Okay, then you'll notice after questions you may have, you are going to put your cursor at the end of questions, and I want you to put in a horizontal rule. I don't know if you remember how to do that, but go up to your insert and go all the way up to horizontal rule, and you insert it above questions you may have. Okay? And what we're going to do is we are going to highlight questions you may have, and you are going to format that with heading 3. Now, all the questions, you're going to highlight all the questions. There should be 4 of them, and you're going to order that list. Okay. Now, we're moving on to lesson 2, which is create, apply, and edit cascading style sheets. Cascading style sheets are made up of a set of formatting attributes called rules. Okay, the code that makes up those rules can be saved in a separate file called an external style sheet as part of the head content of an individual web page. It can be internal or embedded as part of the body of the HTML code. Okay, or you can have inline styles. Okay, cascading style sheets are also classified by their type. You have, and I'll talk about that in just a second. But let's go ahead and click the cascading style sheet in the property inspector. Click the cascading style sheet button. And I want you to look at, we are going to click window, go up to window, and then you are going to click cascading style sheets. Styles should already be open. So click it, and you're going to click all. Make sure all is showing. Okay, we're going to click on the new style sheet, which is in this panel, new CSS rule or new CSS rule is down there, but we're going to create it over here in the panel. So open up this dialog box, which is going to be a new cascading style sheet rule. I found that. I'm going to go over that one more time. Go over to the panel, cascading style sheets. If you don't have that open, go to window, cascading style sheet styles, shift F1. Okay, this should be open. This panel should be opened. Click all. At the bottom of this panel, you'll see new cascading style sheet rule. Click the new cascading style sheet rule, and you are going to look at the selector types. I want you to look at these selector types. A class type can be used to format any page element. So anything at all. An ID type and a tag type are used to redefine an HTML tag. So if you know kind of you're wanting to work with HTML tags or elements like H1, you just want to manipulate that a little bit, you can do that. And that would be ID or tag type. And a compound type is based on your selection. It's used to format a specific selection. All right, and in this chapter, we're going to use the class type and the tag type. They're both stored in an external style sheet file. Okay. The next thing we're going to do is we are going to click on class, make sure that class is selected. Choose or enter a name for your selector. We're going to type list underscore headings. And that's your new rule name right here. And then you can create a new style sheet file, or you can attach it only to this document. We want to create a new style sheet file. Okay, and then click OK. Then it opens up, save the style sheet file as, because we don't have a style sheet named yet. So we're going to save it in, go find your site, and then click open. I think we click the assets panel. Yeah, let's save it in the assets panel. Then we're going to type in, actually, I think we're going to just go back one. Just leave it in your striped umbrella file. And the file name is going to be called SU Styles. SU_styles. SU obviously stands for striped umbrella. And then you're going to click save. You don't change anything else. Okay, then you have over here in your cascading style sheet, you have this cascading style sheet rule definition for list headings comes open. Mine is going on my other monitor, which is why it's a problem. Then we're going to click on, why you didn't see it immediately, the font family. Click the drop-down box, and I want you to get Arial, Helvetica, Sans Serif. Okay, we're also going to have 12 pixels. We're going to go to font weight, and it's going to be bold. We're going to go to the font style, and it needs to be normal. The color is going to be number 006, which is, you just need to type that in. I'm not real sure which one it is. .006. And then you're going to click apply and OK. So that is our list headings. We were creating our list headings. Now, you can modify the font combinations in the font family list by clicking modify on the menu bar, then clicking font families. Modify font families, and you can modify these over here if you want to add things. So one of my favorites is typewriter, because I just think it's cute. If you're going to use that font, you need to go find it here. So if you don't, because that was, I don't know if you noticed, but it was a really short font list. So modify font families. Okay. Click the expander arrow next to SU styles so that you can see everything. And we are going to make a lot more rules that you can attach. Okay. Let's apply this rule. The first thing we're going to do is go to View on the menu bar, Toolbars, View. And then you're going to go to Toolbars. And then you're going to go to Style Rendering. And mine just went away. View, Toolbars, mine was actually already open, Style Rendering. And it opens up this toolbar right here, the very bottom, okay? And you can probably guess that we're going to go to Toggle Display of Cascading Style Sheets, okay? The first thing that we're going to do is we are going to go to select the paragraph heading Massages. So you're going to have to scroll way back up. Highlight Massages. Click the Target Rule List area in the Property Inspector. And you are going to click List Headings, because that is something that we just defined. Okay, and it gets kind of small and it's different, a different font. You need to do that for all the headings, massages, facials. You'll change all of those to list headings. Hey, if you double click, it selects one word, but if you triple click, it selects an entire paragraph. Just FYI. Clicking puts your thing cursor inside a word. Double clicking selects one word. Triple clicking selects a paragraph. Okay, the next thing is to edit a rule. If we don't like how this looks, we're going to go back and click the list headings in the cascading style sheet panel. So you hear panel, you go over here to the right side and you click on list headings. And you are going to double click it. When you double click it, it opens up that same box that you created it with. You're going to click the 12 pixels, and you're going to click the font size list arrow. And you're going to change that to 14 because it just really looks too small. And watch, you guys, watch what happens. I just really want you to see. Watch as we do it, this massages, facials, and body treatments. As we change from 12 to 14, okay, now apply that, and it just automatically gets bigger. And you can see it before you even click OK. You can see what it does over here. Okay. Now what we want to do is we want to go to File, Save All. And you want to save everything because the spot page needs saving and the style sheet file needs saving. So if you start doing things with cascading style sheets, you need to go to File, Save All. Just get in the habit of going to File, Save All. And there's not readily available a Control S for that, so you have to go to File. You can figure out how to change that if you want to save your own. Figure out how to change your shortcut keys. All right. The next thing that you're going to do is you're going to edit a rule. So we need to go to the Code Navigator, and the way that you open the Code Navigator is click List Headings over in the Cascading Style Sheets. All right. I think that the Code Navigator, they want us to go through the Code Navigator. So go up to, I think it's under View, Code Navigator. That is not right. I can't remember where Code Navigator was real quick. Let me think for just a second. All right, just look over here in your code view, and when you double click your list headings, you're going to see it over here. And also when you click on massages, you'll see your massages. Okay, so open up your we're just oh, it's in style rendering. Oh, okay. I totally forgot. You're looking at your code over here. The default setting for show code and design views in Dreamweaver splits the two windows vertically rather than horizontally. To view the windows split horizontally on the screen, click View, Menu on the menu bar, View, and then you're going to go to Split Vertically. Split vertically, and that splits it either side by side or horizontal. Okay. Type directly in the code to replace the color 006. It is I'm not seeing it in the code. List headings, where might that be? Let's see. The code is going to be 006. Let's just change it through this. We know how to do that. They want you to change it over here to 003. Change the color. And then click apply. And then click OK. And you'll see that it changes to a little bit different color. All right, moving right along. We're on page 3-18. All right, we're going to create a new rule button in the Cascading Style Sheet panel. New rule. And the name of the new rule is going to be a tag. That means that you're going to manipulate the HTML. And the name of it is going to be H1. Type H1 in the selector name. So H1. And then click OK. Okay, then it opens up your dialog box. And what you're going to choose is font family is the same area, Helvetica. You are going to choose 24 as the font size. You are going to choose the weight as bold. You are going to click OK. Apply and OK. Okay, that's how we added a tag selector to an existing style sheet. We're going to create one for H2 as well. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to click the new style sheet. The name of this one is going to be, you have to click, drop down the tag. It's going to be H2. Once you finish with H2, you're going to click OK. And then your rules definition comes open. What we're going to do there is we are going to choose Arial, Helvetica. It's going to be font size is 18. The font weight is bold. And the font weight, the font weight, height maybe? Wait, normal, sorry. Normal. Font weight is normal. 18 normal. And then click OK, apply and OK. And then you are going to do the same thing for H3. So click New Cascading Style Sheet Rule. You are going to choose Tag from the selector type. And the name of it is going to be H3. Click OK. Your rule definition comes open. The body is, the font family is going to be Arial Helvetica. The size is going to be 16. Your weight is going to be bold font weight. You're going to click OK, apply, and OK. And you see that it has changed your fonts. Okay, pretty good bit. And this one's H3, remember? All right. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is we are going to add rules and attach cascading style sheets. Okay, when you first are learning about cascading style sheets, the terminology can be confusing. In the last lesson, you learned that external style sheets are separate files in a website saved with the .css file extension. You also learned that cascading style sheets can be part of an HTML file rather than a separate file. These are called internal or embedded style sheets. External cascading style sheet files are created by the web designer. Embedded style sheets are created automatically in Dreamweaver if the designer does not create them, using default names for the rules. Okay, the code for these rules resides in the head content for that page. And remember that we look at head content by going to View, Head Content. All right. The next thing we're going to talk about is understanding related page files. Okay? When an HTML file is linked to other files necessary to display the page content, these files are called related files. Okay? We're going to add a class rule to a cascading style sheet. Click the new cascading style sheet rule button in the CSS styles panel. Same thing that we did a minute ago. You need to make sure class is selected, and we are going to type body text, BODY _ text. Lovely, lovely. Make sure that you place it in the SU styles cascading style sheet. Click OK. This comes, your rule definition comes open, and it is going to be Arial, Helvetica. It's going to be 12, and it's going to be a 12 size. It's going to be a different color, and that color is hashtag #000. And then click OK. Apply and OK. The next thing we're going to do, you're going to select the 3 items and their descriptions under the massages heading. So scroll up on the spa.html document, and you are going to click all of these. Highlight all of them. You're going to click the target rule list arrow in the property inspector. So go down to CSS in the property inspector, and you are going to click targeted rule, and you're going to apply body text to it. And look how it changes. Uh-oh, I got facials in that. I forgot what that one was. Oh. It's list headings, because look, I clicked on it, this one up here, and I looked over in code view, and it's list headings. So if you mess up, you can always change your targeted rule by list headings. And it really, cascading style sheets are just a way of making your work so much faster. So go down to your property inspector and apply body text to it. And do it for body treatments as well. Body text. Okay, then you're going to edit the rule button in the cascading style sheets panel. So that's this little pencil right next to new cascading style sheets in that panel. And you will see it opens up that it opens up the cascading style sheet rule definition dialog box. We're going to change the font size to medium. I mean the font type category. It is wanting us to change the type category. It says change the font size to medium in the type category of the CSS definition. It says font size drop down box, and you're going to click medium. So it's just not numbers in the font size. So you got medium, and then watch how it changes. Apply, and it makes it much bigger. Okay, you need to do this for the body text rule. Click OK, and it does that already. Repeat step 4, which is the other lists. You have to select them. And then you apply the body text to them. Because they did have, remember they did have the different, they had H1 or H2, I can't remember. Body text. Then we're going to go File, Save All. All right. Now we're going to attach a style sheet. Go to the Cascading Style Sheet panel over here on the right side, and you're going to click the little link button, which is the Attach External Style Sheet. You're going to click Browse and navigate to your workbook drive, Dreamweaver, Chapter 3. Oh, there's nothing in there. Browse. Go to SU Styles. And then click OK. Select the body text rule under the style selection. Select it over here. Then click the Delete CSS Rule button on the Cascading Style Sheet. I'm not so sure that we did this right. I don't think I have it. It's supposed to be in the workbook drive. Was anybody able to get it? We're in Chapter 3.
I finished it, yeah.
You were able to get it?
Well, which file are we talking about?
Cascading Style Sheets. We're supposed to be attaching a Cascading Style Sheet.
Oh yeah, you just go to the panel, the CSS panel, and just click Attach on the bottom. It's a little
Right here.
yeah. You can with the plus sign.
Yeah, but this one.
Yes.
I went there.
That's it.
It says Browse.
Yeah, and then you click it.
And then click
Oh,
OK.
it's already selected. Yeah. And then okay.
Yeah, but it doesn't change my.
Well, that is your C. That's it.
Okay.
That's all you have.
Okay. Well, it kind of look over here. It appears as though there are more.
Yeah, that's you're gonna add them.
Okay.
You can add them.
So we're deleting our body text rule. So click that one, and it says to delete it. When do we add it back?
Go back.
Body text.
You don't. What do you mean? You don't add it back?
We don't add it back at all, ever?
I mean, let me check. You're supposed to have body text for SU styles. Do you not have it?
It says we're supposed to delete it right here in page Dreamweaver 3-24. So select body text rule under the style selection of the cascading style sheets panel.
You have body text.
I know, but it says then click delete CSS button on the CSS styles panel. I don't want to delete it. Click the show code view button, design, blah, blah.
Under style. I think you already deleted it.
I haven't deleted it. It's right there. I just don't want to delete it. But let's delete it. The book says delete it. There. We're back. Back in business.
Yeah. You're supposed to delete it. No, where's your styles? You have S2 styles, but not.
Oh, I just deleted it. Okay, let's just finish right there, and we'll start back up on. We will start back up on that page next class period. Okay. So file, save all.